everyone, it's Jennifer from the patio. So, as a result of the poll, good morning, by the way, it's morning here. I hope everybody's doing good. I just won't want to just, jump right in there. However, I do kind of want to just jump right in there because I've got a cute little project that we're going to do today. But because I conducted a poll and saw that a lot of people love to either dabble in grunge or they just love grunge more than they do anything else, I thought, how fun would it be for the month of May, for every Friday, I would give you a freebie for you to make a little grungy journal. Have some ephemera to put inside of it. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we already have the grungy birds. That's a really good one. And so today we are going to make this cute little, it's like a booklet, if you will. So you open it up like this, and I put in like a little chain, and each one of these has a pocket and a tag that goes in it. And then I made 3 little dangles, if you will, to attach, and I don't know, I think it's cute. It has typewriters. Let me bring it up so you can see. It has typewriters, and then I made some grungy roses and some keys on the back page. I did find, though, this having this in here, it makes it a little bulky, so I'm not sure I'd put all 3 of them in there. But, especially to put in your journal, but at least you have, that. And then I just attached this little doodad lacy. It actually has beads on it. And anyway, I just thought that would be cute as a closure. So we are going to make this today. And you can find the freebie over on my Ko-Fi shop at Jennifer from the Patio. No spaces. Just Jennifer from the patio. Okay, so I already cut everything out. So I have my 3 little typewriters. I have my 3 pocket typewriters and my 3 rose tags. So I'm going to put those aside. And then I'm going to, I already scored it and I inked it. So this is the insert. And you can decide whether you want this on the outside and this on the inside. Whatever you want to do. I mean, they both look good to me. You could print it out twice, make one way and one the other. Anyway, so I'm going to just stick with what I was doing. And so we are going to fold it with this on the outside. That's why I put the key there, because I thought it would look good right there. And I'm going to burnish this down really good. And the reason is so that when I close it, I thought, I've tried to put like a little Velcro or maybe a magnet. But the problem is that when you open it up, you need to have your magnet here. And the pocket doesn't cover it. So, anywho, that is it. So I'm just going to burnish it down really good so that it wants to lay flat like a good little girl. And, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to open it up and we're just going to start assembling. So I'm going to put this one in the middle. I'm going to put this one to the right and this one to the left, which is, I think, what I did on the other one as well. It just makes it simpler. And so I scored it, and just so you know, I scored it so that I left a little bit of a border on the edge to match the border that I had on the top. And so when you score it, just keep that in mind, that you just, that way when you glue it in, it has the border. And also remember, you put the sides down first and then the bottom folds up on top of it so that you get a nice smooth transition for your tags. So let's go ahead and glue these. And then I can see what I do is I hold these down, put a little glue on each side. Ooh, this one's coming out pretty. I don't want too much. And then I hold it down. I hold it down for just a minute so that it can grab and adhere. Hope everybody's doing good today. It was rainy for the last couple of days. And then today it's beautiful and sunny. So I'm very happy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of them before I put them down. So let's just get these going. Do you have fun plans this weekend? I hope so. Even if it's just, you know, well, it is Mother's Day weekend, so, and sometimes that can be a bittersweet if, you know, if you have, if your mother's no longer here, as my mother isn't. But I wish you well. Whatever you're doing, I wish you well. So I'm going to hold that down. I'm taking my two beautiful daughters out for Mother's Day. And yes, I'm taking them because, whoops, because I want to, you know. And of course they want to too, but it's just fun. I want to spend time with them, and so we are all going, and I am going to treat them. So, we're going to have Thai food. I know, Thai food. I love Thai food. There's a fabulous restaurant in Galveston that I just love to go to. I'm going to get my scissors. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where are you, Mr. Scissors? I see just a little bit of a little poke out right there. It's not wanting me to cut it. Come here. There you go. Okay. Anyway, it's a nice little Thai restaurant in Galveston. It is the best Thai food I have ever had, and I do eat quite a bit in different cities. I've eaten Thai food all over the United States, and I believe that theirs is the best. They are from the Philippines, and man, they are just so good. It's a husband and wife team. And, woof, man, they're just delicious. Okay, I'm going to just ink these edges because you can see the little whites. See how they kind of, the little corners? We just need to get those inked. We do not want to see any white on there. Perfect. Okay, this was left, this was mental, and this was right. Okay, I'll start with the left. It might be easier. And I'm going to not be so generous with this glue because it is coming out really thick today. And as I've said before, I use Lineco PVA Glue, excuse me, and which is what is in that little bottle. And then I also use, and I don't put this all the way down to the bottom because I think it looks even more grungier when you kind of just allow that back portion to show down on the bottom. Anyhow, I use Lineco PVA glue, and I also use art glitter glue for those projects that just really need some good adherence. I have found over the years that the double-sided adhesive tape, I just don't think it, you know, unless you reinforce it with some art glitter glue, I have not found it to be. And maybe I just had a cheap one or something. I don't know. Maybe I did. So anyway, that's what I use. So if you want to try it, it seems to be fairly reasonable on Amazon. Honestly, you can use Elmer's glue for this. You don't really need to buy anything. I just don't. The thing I like about these glues, like the Lineco and the art glitter glue and the bear glue, I used to use that too. barely, something barely. I'll look and see. But anyway, they just stick, and you don't have to worry about waiting for it to dry for very long. But with Elmer's, you would have to. I started out with using Elmer's glue, and there's nothing wrong with it, but you just have to wait for it to dry. Okay, this is going to be a quick project today. I bet you're excited because some of mine are pretty long. Okay, look how pretty these are. Okay, so let's do this one in the middle, this one over here, and this one over here. Now I cut out 3 extra punches from the white portion. You'll find these 3 tags on one sheet, and it has plenty of white space left over when you print it in order for you to get 3 more circle tags. Now, mind you, I printed, which you'll get this as well, some lined colored paper on the back of all the tags for writing, but just for, I like to have a little bit of color on the back. So you're going to be covering these up, but you don't, it's okay. It's, if you want to dangle them, you don't even have to put an extra, I like to reinforce mine only because if they're dangling, but let's not do it today and then just put the dangle on with all 3 of these. Okay, so let's get my little punch out. I'm going to use my small punch, and I'm going to hang it on the outside, or maybe like right here, so it'll hang down. So if I want to hang it that way, I need it more on this side. And then I'll do this one. It's just the way they're going to hang. I want some going one way and then the other. And this is a small, I'm not going to put any grommets or anything in it. I'm just going to hang them off the edge. The only thing is that my little ball chains are silver. They haven't been patinaed or anything like that. And that's okay. And then on this side, I'm going to just put a little hole in the corner, close to the edge, so they'll hang down. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So which one do I want on top? I like this one because it's orange. And then I'm just going to let them all fall in to the chain like so. And then I'll put this one in. And of course you can, my chains are long and I don't mind that. I could cut it if I wanted to, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, I thought, you know what? I just feel like doing a little bit of grunge. I am a Shabby Chic kind of watercolor, pretty greens and oranges and all of that kind of girl. So I thought, well, let me do something different. And so that is our cute little project. Oh, see, that lays so much flatter. That's nice. And then that's it. You just put it up. And then I pulled out some pretty black ribbon that looks like a spider web or a cracked cement. Look how cute that is. Now, you know what we could have done, and you know what? I think I might, when you tie this up, you could put a bowl pin right here and hang one of those typewriters right there. Let's do that just real quick, just to see, since this video isn't going that long. So I'll just take this off. That's the nice thing about these, is they're not permanent. So just, if I can get the little ball out. And I want to thank you all for being so generous with your comments and subscribing. And I am just so overwhelmed with just how this community is amazing. You guys are amazing, and I love that. And so I just want to thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing where you are, where you live, and just telling me how much you enjoy the projects that I put out. It means the world to me. It really does. And I'm loving what I'm doing. I really am. Okay, so, and then that way it'll keep it a little bit thinner on the inside too. And then let's put, excuse me, let's put this on here and tie it up. And I would probably just do like a loose knot, because you want somebody to be able to. But I am at 650 subscribers, and I just think you guys are fabulous. I mean, that just, I don't know, it just is like overwhelming to me. I know someone left a comment the other day, and it literally brought me to tears. I mean, you guys are so sweet, and I appreciate you commenting and liking and subscribing, and please continue to do that. I love hearing from you. I love to, and those of you that have commented, you know that I love to answer you. I've answered every one of them. I just, I love talking to you and just sharing my life. And so anyway, I just thank you for that. Okay, so that's a sweet little project. And so what I'm going to do is every Friday just have a quick little freebie for you, so that by the end of the month, you'll get 4, plus you'll have grungy birds. So you'll have 5 little projects to put in your junk journal. So we have this one, we have the grungy bird, and then next week, I have something that's kind of like an old world style. It has books, old bookshelves, and like maps and fun stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you liked this. I hope you go and just have a fabulous day today. And remember, you only know what you know until you know something different. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.